with another reaction video. Alright, I'm on a roll with these reaction videos. Okay, there's a lot of hype drama that's been happening that I didn't know about, and this is one of the dramas that's actively happening right now as we speak. Right, there's like what, 3 videos have been made in the past like 2 days just from this drama alone, and this is one of them. This one covers most of what happened and we're gonna react to it, right? So let's get started.
I've never made a video on any sort of drama like this, and I don't plan on making any more in the future. This situation initially arose to me because I saw some messages within the Zeka media chat that were quite worrying, which is why I decided to respond and debunk privately initially. However, later I realized a public defense of the accused individual would be more effective. Before we get into this video, let me make it clear I have nothing against.
I do have a brief understanding of what's happening, right, about the drama with CodGod. I mean, he has me banned. I've been trying to contact him to see if I can, ask him to tell me about what's going on, because I'm curious. But he did ban me and block me on Discord, right, so I can't say shit. So if he ends up seeing this video, COD, unblock me, because I'm trying to say something, but I can't because he blocked me. So anyways, I have a brief understanding of what's happening, you know what I mean? Like, apparently, it's all about the botting, the rank. That's where it all comes from. Like, the majority of the drama, I know we like talking about it, but the majority of the drama that's happening in the Hive community is because of getting ranked and people getting jealous of each other. One person gets more views than you, and then you accuse them of botting and using YouTube advertising and stuff like that. It happens all the time. I think it mainly stems from just jealousy. I know that's a dumb thing to say, but like, that's how I feel. I feel like the majority of this drama is coming from people being jealous of each other. One person gets more views than you, and then you start accusing them of view botting, of using all of these illegal methods to get more views, right? That's my take on that, right? And the thing is, people really care about the rank, right? The media or content creator rank that they get from these servers, because they get the status symbol, they get that ego boost from having your name be a different color from everybody else or some shit. Like, I mean, you do get some benefits from being media, but the main thing that they get from it is the status symbol, and apparently that's a big enough status symbol for people to just go crazy over it. And yeah, one of the things that people would do to increase their chances of getting it is by view botting, by using YouTube advertising, which is what GameSet was doing, right? And other people were doing, right? That was a whole thing, a whole drama, people losing rank and shit. Don't use YouTube advertising, by the way, if you plan on getting ranked, because people are gonna hate on you. Like, that's just how it is. It's a pay to win method. It's a YouTube feature, yes, but that doesn't mean people are gonna like it, right? So anyways, we're gonna jump straight into this, right? This is not a long video, but it's a video I'm gonna put a lot of opinions on, so it may turn into a long video. But anyway, let's get started.
Anyone mentioned, so please don't harass or interact negatively with anyone mentioned in this video. The people mentioned are still young, and I wouldn't wish to discredit or defame any of them. The goal of this video is purely to clear up the name of a smaller creator who got.
Also, I hate how surprised people be sometimes when you make claims about somebody and then they expose you for lying, and then they try to treat you like you're the villain. Like, why are you making videos about me? Why now I'm depressed? Like, bro, what did you expect? Like, the CodGod right now in his server, right? I have an alt account in his server. He's talking about how, the haters and stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, if you're gonna make a video and you make false claims about somebody, don't be surprised when you get hate. Don't be surprised when people respond and then you get hate from that. Like, that's bound to happen. I don't know why people be getting surprised sometimes when that does happen, because it will happen, right? If you don't do your research, if you accuse people of dumb shit, you're gonna get hate, right? People are gonna respond with videos. Okay, they're not gonna sit around and let you slander them, right? It's gonna happen. Don't be surprised.
Of manipulating his video performances. Now, before I can get into debunking the exposed video, allow me to give you all of the relevant background information to be able to understand the situation. Zeka is a Minecraft Bedrock.
Because I did check, and the CodGod video is private. Like, he privated the entire video. The video is gone, right? It's not like I can go there, because that's what I was planning on doing, is watching the CodGod video first, right? So that we both have the perspective of what's going on. But the video is gone because he privated the video after he got outed for spreading some misleading information or some shit, right? And getting hate from it. So he took the video down. So I think he did this before the video got taken down, so we will know what was in that video from this one. So let's watch it.
PvP practice server, which has 2 content creator ranks. The one we will be focusing on is the famous rank, which requires 1,500 subscribers and 1,000
subscribers, 1,000 views on each of the last 5 videos. That's very doable. Can it be any video though? That's my question. Like, can it be any, like, there's no like requirement that video needs to be like a Minecraft video. Like, it can be any type of video. That's doable. I like that they have an option for if you don't have the subscribers. Unlike Hive, if you don't have the subscribers, you won't get in the rank, right? So I like that they have a separate option. But I feel like this is reasonable, especially because Zeka isn't that big for them to have crazy requirements. You know what I mean? So I like that. It's
views on your 5 most recent videos, or 2,000 views on your 5 most recent videos if you don't meet the subscriber requirement. Lucas is a small Minecraft YouTuber who got the rank by the 2,000 view requirement.
I honestly have no idea who this is. I mean, now I know, obviously, with this controversy, but before this, I had no idea who this was. I might check them out just to find out more information and see their video. I think they also made a video about this, I'm not sure. Maybe.
Because his recent 5 videos all passed over this milestone, despite him only having 600 subscribers. Initially,
how many views does his old videos have? Hold on.
Subscriber requirement. Lucas is a small Minecraft YouTuber who got the rank by the 2,000 view requirement because his recent 5.
Okay, 10k, going from 3.3 to 10k is a bit sus. 3.8k, 2.7, 6. I mean, it is a bit weird though, if you think about it, because he hasn't changed anything. It's still the same type of format, you know what I mean? So going from 200 views all the way to 10k in less than a month is like, I can see how people can think that he's botting or he's using some other fishy methods on the side to get the views. I can see
videos all passed over this milestone, despite him only having 600 subscribers. Initially, the Zeka media checkers, which check YouTube channels before handing out content creator ranks, accused Lucas of botting his viewership because his recent videos.
Also, it wasn't people that was accusing him, it was the actual Zeka staff that were accusing him of botting. Damn, that's crazy. So it wasn't even like people like his fans or something. No, it was actual people who were devs in Zeka that were saying that he was botting. That's insane.
Performed way better than any of his other content. I got a DM from Lucas about this at the time and told him which proof to provide to the staff in order to clear his name up. I also DM'd someone at Zeka that I personally knew about the situation, and we were able to clear up the air and allow Lucas to get his famous rank. Now, about a week after all of this transpired, a video was made by another small creator called the CodGod, who supposedly exposed.
Yeah, and the video is gone. Like, you can't watch the video. Like, right now, as I'm making this video, it is private. Maybe he might unprivate it later on, but like right now, I cannot see the video because it's just gone. That's what I wanted to do, is react to that video first before coming to this one.
Lucas for using subbots. Now, before we get into the interactions I had with this user, allow me to go over the video and discredit every point he made within it. You are more than welcome to watch the video for yourself before returning to this video to ensure.
That's the thing, we can't see the video because the video's gone.
I didn't misportray any of the points he made in its video. The video's link will be in the description.
He needed his latest 5 videos to have 2,000 views to get the rank. Strangely enough, his latest 5 videos at the time of
Why is it so low
getting
quality?
the rank were the only videos on his channel with over 2,000 views, with his highest viewed video aside from them being at around 640 views, and his average view count before the latest 5 being at around 100.
Let's discuss the first points he made. First,
I mean, I see his point though, like, it is sus if you think about it. I mean, I'm not saying it's not possible, right? It's obviously possible, right? They've already proven that he's not botting, but you can't hate him for thinking that he was, right? Because it's very much, you can see why he would think that, you know what I mean?
Firstly, the fact that his most recent 5 videos are the only videos on Lucas's channel which have over 2,000 views. Obviously, this is the reason Lucas applied for the rank in the first place, and it is not at all uncommon to start averaging higher viewership and maintaining it for a longer period of time. His main argument with this part of the video was that the fact Lucas's view counts of his videos before his most recent 5 uploads were significantly lower than his recent videos. This can easily be explained. Lucas, at the time of making this video, only has 20 public long-form videos uploaded over the span of 2 years, the first of which were content with no or very bad packaging, which obviously wouldn't result in high views. You can see that as soon as Lucas improved the packaging and ideas of his videos, his views immediately went up. The reason his recent 5 videos got the views they did is because they are very optimized videos for the YouTube algorithm, using similar thumbnails and titles to other channels that do very well with this type of content. This increase in views is not at all related to
Copy and paste in the Hive community, bro. That's the only way you're making it. That's what I've noticed. Like, that's the only way you're making it in the Hive community, bro. Just copy and paste. And people hate on that, right? They hate that people have the same content over and over again, but people still watch it, right? It works. Like, if you want easy views, easy money, just copy what somebody else is doing in the Hive community, it works every time.
Botting in viewership, and simply just has to do with Lucas making better and more appealing videos for YouTube and YouTube viewers alike.
The latest 5 videos also have the same thumbnail, just recolored. YouTube highly discourages these kinds of...
I mean, it works, bro. Like, what do you expect? That's the thing. Like, it works. Like, the thumbnail is getting views, so he's gonna keep using the thumbnail. If you found a method that kept getting you views, you're gonna keep doing it. Like, you can't blame him for that.
duplicate videos, so it is unlikely all 5 reach 2,000 views.
His argument that his recent thumbnails were the same thumbnail just recolored is absolutely true, and whilst even his argument about YouTube discouraging the use of similar thumbnails is true, maybe don't use ChatGPT as your source next time for this, by the way, this practice is allowed by YouTube, with many creators who make similar content to Lucas using this.
He used ChatGPT. Wow. I mean, I don't see a problem with that, but ChatGPT be wrong sometimes, so don't rely on it too much.
Exact practice to grow healthy channels. Once again, this isn't proof of botting whatsoever. He also brings up it's unlikely that most of these videos would see high view counts with the same thumbnail. This is a point he makes in his response to me as well, which I will go into further. However, for now, just know that if a video's packaging works once, it's bound to work more and more. This is clear with other creators that use the same practice.
Copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. Keep posting those videos. Like, if it works, don't. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And packaging, and see consistent viewership for months.
The 5 videos also have an extremely low engagement rate, with only 2% of viewers liking the video, and only 0.5% of viewers commenting. For comparison...
Yeah, that's always hella suspicious. Like, when I see a video with like 20k, 20k views and like 3 comments, that's always suspicious. That's actually one of the bigger signs that somebody is either using YouTube advertising or botting. Like, because there's no way of actually telling that. Like, you can't, there's no like tool you can use where you just have to look at the stats, look at the engagement. If somebody ain't getting no engagement, then they have a lot of views, most likely they'll be using some sus methods.
Videos usually have around a 5% like to view ratio and a 6% comment to view ratio.
I ran the numbers again, and these are the engagement rates on Lucas's 5 most recent videos, with the like to view ratio being in
The like to view ratio 1.9, 2.1. The views, the comment ratio, it's mostly the same. Like, the average is mostly the same for all of them. So
yellow, and the comment to view
Not
ratio
suspicious.
being in blue, with Lucas's average over his last 5 videos being in
how did he get these statistics? Like, how do you do this? What extension is he using? I need that.
green. Now, either the CodGod sucks at math, or he purposely rounded the numbers down to make Lucas look worse, because Lucas's average like to view ratio is closer to 2.1%.
You know what's crazy is that I saw CodGod's post that he did, like, responding to this, and in his post he didn't mention any of this stuff. He didn't mention the fact that he lied about the stats and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, I feel like COD might be in the wrong here. I was on his side in the beginning, but now it's like, nah.
With his comment ratio being closer to 0.8%, which don't align with the CodGod maths whatsoever. These numbers are completely normal for this type of content, which I will provide further proof of later in the video. The CodGod said his own videos saw higher engagement rates, which, while this is true, is not a valid argument to make. There's a reason as to why his videos have a way higher engagement rates. First of all, your videos have way less views, meaning it's easier to get a higher percentage of engagement.
Yeah, that makes sense, right? 500 views, 10 comments, that's good. 2,000 views, 2 comments, that's bad. You know what I mean? Like, the less views you have, the higher the engagement percentage is going to be. Right.
Because nearly all the people that watch your content belong to your community, resulting in them being incentivized to comment and like because they're familiar with your content and branding. Whilst Lucas also has a small community around his content, it isn't the type of content to build an active, engaged audience, because Lucas doesn't talk in his videos. Once again, even though this is lower than the average for most channels, this engagement rate isn't concrete proof of botting whatsoever.
It's Lucas also shared the graphs of his past 5 videos, and all but one of them look almost the exact same as each other, suggesting a pattern of viewing or bots being applied.
But he's not, though. That's already been confirmed that he's not botting. Like, why is he making this accusation? Like, that's the thing. Like, it's already been, from what this guy said in the beginning of the video, like, it's already been proven that he's not botting. So, like, why are you still making that accusation?
Well-known Hive YouTubers have...
Or maybe it was proven after he made this video.
Also agreed that this evidence suggests botting.
Now this is the strongest argument he makes throughout this entire video, and the one he keeps hammering on about later. However, these view graphs Lucas provided are completely normal for a video that got pushed via browse features, with nearly every single one of my videos following a similar trajectory regardless of the view count or video length. Not only that, but it's logical to assume the traffic sources of Lucas's videos will be the same each time, because the videos are practically the same. Nothing in these screenshots suggest botting, since these botted views would come from external sources, channel pages, or search results, which all aren't listed as the two biggest sources in Lucas's screenshots. Also, bringing up that people agree with your points isn't proof that your points are factually correct whatsoever.
Yeah, and he also used Discord, and most likely those people are his friends. So I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna use Discord messages to prove your point, I feel like you're gonna need more than 3 people to agree on you. Like I feel like a comfortable amount is like 10 at least. You need at least 10 DMs agreeing with you. Then I think that's okay. Like 3 people, bro, that could be your friends or your family members that you ask them to type that out, bro. Come on, like.
So we can immediately write off that point.
Yeah.
Now that was all the relevant information he provided in his video. Once again, I recommend you watch his video to get a clear view of what he is arguing.
We can't watch his videos. His video is gone.
Now that that is out of the way, let's get into what happened as soon as I confronted him with all the information I have provided until now. Something to mention as well is in the screenshot on screen, I referenced SEO content, which was incorrect. I assumed Lucas's main source of views was going to be search result, however, it turned out to be browse features. This doesn't contradict my point, however, but I thought it would be relevant for me to mention anyway. If you replace the term SEO in my comments for any other word similar to
You gotta do that to prevent misinformation. Like cover all the points, make sure that the people are aware of the mistakes that you are making while trying to defend somebody else. That's a good
algorithm appealing content, my point is still valid and doesn't fall flat. Now with that being said, this is his response as soon as I DM'd him with the evidence I had provided. Okay, it is suspicious it was only those videos with such a low view count beforehand. While I agree that it's possible for him to see a jump in views, it wouldn't be that big. I used to make horrible videos, then I started making ones with better thumbnails and SEO, and my AVD rose. I still didn't gain thousands more views than usual. I agree that ChatGPT evidence is weak, I should have been more diligent with finding evidence for this claim. Still, I know from experience YouTube doesn't like those type of thumbnails. I made 3 videos with very similar thumbnails once, the first performed well, other 2 not so much. Those videos have since been unlisted as they are not representative of the type of content I make anymore.
But like you can't just use your stats to make them like standardized, like normalized. Like there are people out there like, for example, look at Mo Pegasus. You probably know who Mo Pegasus is. He's like a commentary YouTuber, slop YouTuber. He uses the same type of thumbnail for like every video. Like if you go to his channel right now, every single video is that thumbnail formats, and each video blows the fuck up, right? Besides obviously him being like famous and shit, they still like get a consistent like 500k views. Like YouTube doesn't hate you using the same thumbnails, bro. Like it's not that big of a like, something that's holding you back from getting views. Like it can work. Just because it didn't work for you doesn't mean it doesn't work for others. You know what I mean?
Engagement rate is not true. If you look at the videos around the same views as Lucas's, they have higher engagement rates. I use my content as comparison because it was easier than finding a bunch of videos around Lucas's view count from the same creator. View graphs usually don't look like that, even with similar amounts of views. Check your own analytics if you disagree. The other YouTubers was more for these people see YouTube analytics often, they know the difference between view botting and normal growth, and less of a cloud flexing. In his response, he didn't bring up any new evidence whatsoever and didn't have any sort of counter to the points I had made against him. Just like the video, I will be deconstructing what he said and providing the correct evidence to support my claims. Firstly, he claimed a jump in views wouldn't be that big. Now this point is completely illogical. Lucas's first video to meet the famous rank requirements got 25 times more views than his channel's average. This
Also, random videos blowing up is a thing that does happen. Like that's a thing that can happen to your channel, where your 1 video or 2 videos just randomly blow up. Like that can happen. Like
it's just an outlier video and completely normal for a channel. Lucas saw this video did well and created more of the exact same videos to maintain the success he had gotten with the initial video. And this practice isn't at all fishy whatsoever. The CodGod's only argument to this is that he didn't see such a jump in views after improving his videos. His own experience is completely irrelevant here because
yeah, like just because it didn't work for you doesn't mean it doesn't work for others, bro. Like just because your videos suck doesn't mean others have to suck as well. Like that's a skill issue, bro. Just get better at making videos, dog. Just because your video didn't work when you use the same method doesn't mean others will have to suffer as well. And if they don't suffer, that means they're using bots, like, bro, come on.
Doesn't make the same content as Lucas. The fact
Yeah.
he didn't see such a jump in views doesn't mean it is impossible for someone else like Lucas to have one. So this argument immediately
Yeah, just because you suck doesn't mean everybody else needs to suck as well, dog.
fully falls
That's a skill issue, dog. Get good.
flat. The next three
Get
arguments
better.
are definitely his strongest, but after disproving those ones, he is left with no evidence Lucas is botting his viewership. Probably because there actually is none. Anyway, he argued YouTube didn't like these types of thumbnails, and when he tried similar thumbnails on his own videos, he didn't see more views with each upload. Once again, his own experience is completely irrelevant.
Yeah, like, why does he keep mentioning his dumbass channel, bro? Like, I don't get that. Why does he keep mentioning how it didn't work for him? Like, just because it didn't work for you doesn't mean it's not gonna work for others. Like, just because no one is watching your videos doesn't mean it needs to be the same for other people. Other people can be better than you, bro. Like, welcome to the world. Welcome to reality, bro. People are going to be better than you. Like, that's just a thing that's gonna happen. You gotta be able to accept that.
Because the fact he didn't see views doesn't mean Lucas couldn't see views.
Yeah.
However, even entertaining his argument here, there is a logical explanation for it. The CodGod has a community around his videos that watches content for him. He speaks in his videos and brings his own personality to the video, meaning that if the packaging is similar with each upload, his audience will grow bored because they want to see new concepts from him. On the other hand, Lucas doesn't have a high amount of returning viewers, meaning most of the people that get his video suggested see the packaging for the first time, resulting in him getting more consistent views with each upload. Also, the people that regularly consume Lucas's content are interested in that type of repeat content. We see this happening to other channels like Sequoia and Lucy, who all use similar packaging with each upload, yet still see good engagement on each new upload. Saying YouTube doesn't like these thumbnails and proving it with your own examples isn't enough to prove the claim. Then he once again talks about the engagement rate, using videos with similar views as an example. Obviously, this isn't a fair comparison. The type of content heavily influences the engagement rate you get. Taking a similar video to Lucas's from Lucy and calculating the engagement rate even comes to a lower engagement rate than Lucas's content.
Damn, pulling out the math to prove, yo, you know you cooked when somebody starts using math, bro. To prove you wrong. You know it's GG's after that.
Taking a video with half the views like the one on my main channel can give way higher engagement rates. This has to do with the content. My video is a lot more personal and high effort, resulting in likes and people commenting on the video, sharing their personal views on my story. Whilst on a video like
Yeah, go show this guy some love. Go to his channel. I'll link it in the description. This video is amazing. CodGod, bro. All my homies hate CodGod, bro. He's
Lucy's
crazy.
or Lucas's, there isn't much to talk about or like. The
Also, that post he made about this, bro, did not do it justice, bro. You're not saving yourself from that shit.
video for. Lucas just happens to make videos that usually have lower
All the hate is deserved.
engagement, like texture pack videos or ASMR sounds. And finally, the CodGod asks for my own graphs. These graphs line up exactly with Lucas's view build up, however, they are more drawn out than Lucas's because
Why does he want to see your graphs?
they have been uploaded for longer. But when I shorten the time frame of the graph, you can see it's pretty much identical to Lucas's view build up. When I once again DM'd CodGod with this proof, he failed to respond to any of my proof and once again deflected my points, with nothing burger arguments. So here we go. Lushy has the same people commenting, so they build a community. So does Lucas. However, in general, that content builds less of a community than regular Hive content. The graphs are still less similar. No, they aren't. Look at them side by side, they are practically identical. Then he suddenly wanted to drop the entire situation because I apparently ignored his relevant comebacks. Which ones he is referring to, your guess is as good as mine. However, the way he ended this message was even funnier to me. He said that I thought Zeka did a good job and can't make any mistakes. Now this is super funny because I have been super critical of Zeka in the past, especially once it comes to their media checkers. I applied the first time when I was getting 1,000 views on this channel, then the person was like, yo, this one video has 960 views. I'm like, okay, but dog, I'm daily uploading on this channel. I'm consistently getting 1,000 views on every single video. I upload every single day.
Damn, I always get surprised at how much people care about that shit. Like, I mean, if I ever get like that popular, I probably would apply for rank for like CubeCraft because I play a lot of CubeCraft. But like, people really care about this rank, especially for Zeka. Not even Hive. Hive is a lot more difficult, but like Zeka, like people would kill to get that rank in Zeka, bro. It's crazy.
And one video from like a day ago doesn't yet have 1,000 views. But if I like upload once a month and get 1,000 views, which is way less than I'm currently like doing, right? Because I'm getting 1,000 views a day on every new upload. You know, I would have been fine then. I was like, dog, it's gonna get 1,000 views. You might as well give it to me. They were like, I'm not guaranteed if it gets 1,000 views. I'm like, I can assure you that's how YouTube works. Right, this is my most recent upload. It's gonna hit 1,000 views. And then they were like, oh, we can't give you the rank. So then I was like, all right, you know what? Yeah, kill yourself. No, I didn't say that. Yeah, I said, you know what? Fine. They had a really mean tone. I was kind of pissed off. I said some mean things, but it was all in good sport. They said it really condescendingly, and I did not appreciate that. Denying me for no reason, and also initially denying Lucas for false bonding allegations. The reason I have faith in them now is because I directly communicated with them to give Lucas the rank. Now this conversation went on a lot longer. I'll put the entire conversation on screen so you can read it if you want.
I am not reading all that. If y'all want to read it, you can read it. I am not reading all of that. That is way too much information, like paragraphs and paragraphs on top of other paragraphs. Essays worth of information. I'm not reading that.
But it boils down to him refusing to address any of my arguments and blaming me for a lot of things. Now the last thing I want to mention is that he said I threatened him when I only asked if he was okay with me using our conversation in a video bringing this to light, which I have now done. I know this video definitely came across extremely negatively towards the CodGod, but I have to repeat myself.
I mean, you have to be serious sometimes. Like, give the guy a reality check. Like, don't be sugarcoating everything. Just tell him straight up that you're lying. You're straight up lying and being a dick about this whole thing.
Here. Do not send any hate to anyone mentioned in this video. With that being
I would gladly send hates if you want to.
Said, I'll see you in my next actual upload tomorrow.
That's it for that video. Very interesting drama. Very interested to see how this unfolds. I mean, it's happening right now. Like, as we speak, this drama is happening. This video was posted a day ago. CodGod's video was posted a couple of days ago. This is an active drama that's happening. I'm adding to it. I'm adding sauce to it. We're sitting back, eating my popcorn, watching everything go down. I'm gonna react to every video that drops on this drama, right? So also, if you want me to react to a video, join the Discord. I have a channel there. You can recommend videos for me to react to, and I'll post about it. It can be your video, it can be anybody's video, I don't care, right? Anyways, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go talk on Discord. If you want to talk to me as well, join Discord, join my server, link in the description, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.